Pancasila. And here it is. Please stand up everybody. One, two, three. Garuda Pancasila, akulah pendukungmu. Wadia proklamasi, sedia berkorban untukmu. Pancasila dasar negara, rakyat adil makmur sentosa, pribadi bangsaku. Ayo maju, maju, ayo maju, maju, ayo maju, maju. Okay, thank you so much, Fauzia. Everyone have a seat. Okay. Muhammadan, as the captain of the class, please lead us to pray.
Before we start our lesson today, let's pray together according to our religion. Begin. Finish.
Alright. Miss mau tanya, kenapa kita sering banget sih nyanyi lagu kebangsaan pas awal kelas? Oh, great answer. Tadi yang mulai Gita ya?
Iya.
Oke, Gita, thank you so much. Anyway, saat kita menyanyi lagu Indonesia Raya, Indonesia Raya atau Garuda Pancasila, it means seperti yang kita bilang itu untuk menumbuhkan nasionalitas kita gitu. Karena kita kan di sini belajar bahasa Inggris dan kalau misalnya kita pergi ke negara lain, Miss pengen kita masih ada jiwa nasionalismenya. Biar apa? Biar kita melihat bagaimana kita sebagai seorang warga negara Indonesia bisa ikut membantu dan berkontribusi dalam dunia pendidikan dan dalam keseharian kita gitu ya. Nah, sebelum itu, Miss kita akan belajar tentang argumentative text. Anyone here pernah belajar nggak argumentative text itu apa?
Belum.
Oh no. What happened? Oh, welcome to my class. Oke. Sebelum kita masuk banget nih, jump in banget gitu ya ke materi argumentative text, I want you guys to analyze this picture. Please raise your hand if you please.
Is that island one the most beautiful island, the hidden island in Indonesia? Raja Ampat. But sadly, recent news has report that Raja Ampat have the problems in one island. Yeah, it's so sad.
That's right, bener banget ya. Yang tadi dia bilang itu bagaimana dia memberikan opininya, pendapat terkait dengan Raja Ampat. Apa yang terjadi di Indonesia saat ini terutama di Raja Ampat?
Pertambangan.
Ya. Ini habis ya, jadi belum 100% habis, tapi almost setengahnya itu udah hampir hampir dibeban gitu ya. Dan itu tentu sangat menyedihkan karena Raja Ampat sendiri merupakan tempat yang indah, menjadi sektor pariwisata yang membantu keuangan negara. Ditambah intinya itu sudah banyak banget gitu ya. Kalau misalnya dikikis habis, it will be sad because kayak kita, apalagi kita punya as Indonesian people ya. Tadi betul Raja Ampat. Sekarang kita masuk argumentative text. Nah, di sini kita mau belajar apa sih nih argumentative text itu? Yang pertama, kita bakal belajar dari definition-nya. Yang kedua, fungsinya. Nah, nanti yang ketiga kita bakal belajar terkait dengan strukturnya. Yang keempat, language features atau kaidah kebahasaan. Terus, last but not least, ada apa? Tipe-tipenya gitu ya. Nah, sekarang kita masuk ke apa nih? Tadi kalau berdasarkan definition. Apa sih definisi dari argumentative text itu? Anyone want to try to read this one? Go on, Ian.
Argumentative text is a text is used to persuade,
That's right.
someone to do or not do something. It expresses the reason for an opinion, an idea, or belief.
Benar. Argumentative text adalah kalimat yang digunakan untuk membujuk gitu desain yang kita buat. Yang kedua ada to give logical reasons. Apa itu? Biasanya disupport sama apa? Oh my god, great. And what about the C? The point C? Betul, kita punya argumen, kita punya opini. Kalau kita mau tulis, buatlah sestruktur mungkin, sejelas mungkin agar pembaca dapat menyelami opini kita dengan baik, gitu. Lalu, last but not least, what is that, Muhammad?
Untuk memberikan mengajak membaca memberikan aksi ya
Iya, untuk mendorong gitu.
mendorong ya.
Iya, betul. Jadi intinya yang paling penting adalah untuk mendorong pembaca. Untuk apa? Untuk mengambil tindakan atau aksi dari apa yang kita tulis. Yang pasti harus dinilai positif gitu ya. Nah, di sini ada struktur-strukturnya gitu ya. Yang pertama ada thesis. Itu biasanya ditaruhnya di mana kalau thesis? Di awal. Dia tuh berisi adanya introduction, di mana it introduces the issue. Apa sih isunya gitu? And the writer POV about the topic, gitu ya. Seperti yang tadi sudah mention. Nah, kalau yang bagian B gimana? Tengah paragraf itu namanya apa? What about this? Iya, dia tuh ringkas. Jadi secara sederhana tuh konklusi apa sih yang didapatkan dari teks itu gitu ya. Kita kasih penegasan ulang di akhir, di reiterationnya. Biar apa? Biar si pembaca tuh tahu kita tuh tegasnya di posisi apa gitu yang terkait dengan argumentatif teks ini. Alright, now let's go to the language features. Kalian udah pernah dong belajar simple present? Nah, kalau misalnya kalian nulis argumentative text, pakailah simple present tense dengan baik dan benar. Jadi jangan sia-siain aja simple present tense-nya, pakai di argumentative text. Yang kedua, use of modal verbs kayak should, must, ought to. Jelas sampai sini? Ada yang tanya dulu? Itu kayak seharusnya sama kayak must, kayak should, because people gitu. Nah, what about C? Use connectives. Dia sama, kalau di Indonesia apa disebutannya? Kata penghubung. Iya, sama kayak conjunction ya. Kalian bisa pakai furthermore, however, and then therefore. Nah, lanjut di sini ada use persuasive and formal language. Artinya kita perlu membuat apa? Kata-katanya kayak gimana? Ngajak, benar. Persuasive berarti semacam mempengaruhi gitu ya. Dan gunakan kata-kata yang informal atau formal? Right, that's right. Nah, di sini yang I, dia tuh bilang katanya use of evidence of examples. Dia tuh di struktur kalimatnya dalam setiap sentence atau paragrafnya kita masukin tuh contohnya atau evidence-nya. Karena itu kan termasuk argumentative text yang mana we use our logical mind, so it must to be make sense gitu. Nah, sekarang kita masuk ke tipe argumentative text. Yang pertama ada persuasive essay. Persuasive essay dia tuh fokus bagaimana ngebuat si pembaca setuju, gimana sih caranya setuju sama yang aku tulis gitu ya. Nah, yang kedua discussion text ini tuh lebih nunjukin gimana sih si penulis ini bisa membawa semacam materi atau topik sehingga bisa didiskusikan di dua sisi POV-nya. Pembaca misalnya paragraf awal sampai paragraf akhir itu dia tuh nunjukin dua POV dan nunjukin kayak ini kamu harus setuju dengan saya enggak gitu ya. Sedangkan yang opinion test itu dia tuh lebih ke contains personal opinion. Apa tuh? Benar, sama apa di sini? Supported by apa? Balik lagi ya, karena ini argumentative text walaupun personal opinion, you must add facts and reasons to make sense gitu ya. Yang terakhir ada apa? Nah, ini tuh biasanya digunakan buat formal debat untuk argue itu apa argue? Ada yang tahu? Untuk berargumen ya.
argument.
What's your answer?
Argumentative.
Argumentative? Arguments or argumentative? It's different.
Argument.
Arguments. That's your answer, correct? This is the arguments. Why? Because it provides reasons that support the writer's stance. Dia tuh masih ada alasan gitu ya. Alasan-alasannya jelas. Gimana kalau menurut kalian alasan-alasannya?
Ini yang firstly, secondly kan ini kan ini.
Iya kayak bener kayak kalian masih tahu. Oke, menurut saya alasannya. Firstly, the rapid growth blah blah blah. Secondly, illegal fishing practices and blah blah blah. Itu kan semacam masih tahu alasan-alasannya. Biasanya itu ditaruhnya di mana? Diisi. Diisi itu bagian apa berarti kalau di struktur?
Argument.
Argument. Iya. Oke. What about this?
Thesis.
Thesis? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Why, Fauzia? Can you read it for me?
Yang maksudnya is
Yeah.
Raja Ampat once known for its pristine beauty and rich marine biodiversity is now facing serious environmental risks. I believe that immediate action is needed to protect this fragile paradise from irreversible damage caused by tourism, pollution, and illegal fishing. This is the thesis because in the beginning of the text, it introduced the topic and the writer's point of view.
That's right. By the way, you seem so understand because you don't really read it, but you also explain it to me because you mentioned it like this is put in the beginning.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It makes you understand well. What about this one? Oh, so easy. Yeah, that's right. As you can see, because there is an opening sentence in conclusion, you guys are so easy to detect what kind of structure is this. So this one is reiteration or conclusion. Kalau misalnya in conclusionnya dihilangkan, kalian bisa nggak ini tipe apa strukturnya?
Bisa sih, soalnya di situ ada ngejelasin tentang apa argumen yang tadi tuh, yang ada illegal fishing, terus yang tourism, pulau gitu, nggak sih?
Yeah, that's right. Ini ya dari sini, dari yang kau mention itu, yang kau mention ada dari sini. Nah, di sini to save Raja Ampat, we must act now. Ini tuh udah ada ajakan. Ajakan di sini ditaruh di mana? Di akhir. That's right. Tadi Putri katanya di video itu bilang apa tentang dampon?
Dampon, ya. The people is like explain about the dampon and the swimming.
Yeah.
Nanti the pros and cons using.
Yeah. Please go over. You explain well.
Yeah, I think it's just the pros and cons consist his opinion about the phone and smartphone.
And what is his opinion about using dumb phone? What is the effect that he used dumb phone? Anyone want to try?
This can manage his time more effective.
That's right.
And because of the downfall, they have limited features.
Yeah.
He can back to the root of what phone is used to.
Okay. Thank you so much, Putri and Muhammad Nur. You guys very good at answering my question. Now, I will ask you not from this video, but just your opinion. What about your opinion to using dumb phones here?
I think I prefer the smartphone and the phone because when we use the smartphone, we can know about the news like Raja Ampat before. But
with smartphone we can explore more about this world, right? But yeah, if we use smartphone, I think we should have a limitation to use that.
That's right. This also related to what is it? The army comeback, the BTS comeback, I think, because they give us what is it? An updated news from internet, because as we know, a lot of people here are K-pop. So that's why I think one of the reasons is because of that. I know that you were an army. Okay. What about you, Dian?
So much like Jose, I've never used smartphone. This kind of is my language.
Oh, go on.
Karena kalau misalkan we use smartphone, I think we can learn more about education. Like kita bisa belajar hal misalnya kita pakai smartphone tuh kita bisa belajar juga tentang pelajaran yang lain gitu. Sedangkan kalau kita pakai smartphone itu kurang memadai gitu. Tapi di fitur-fitur phone-nya sendiri.
Yeah, thank you so much. Great. What about you, Dian?
They are never using that phone.
Oh, really? You've never Okay.
No, I think download the advantages of the downloads. Yes, we can we limited of the features and we can bisa mengatur diri kita, kapasitas kita dalam penggunaan download. Dan disadvantages-nya dalam penggunaan download ini karena semua mendukung smartphone itu bisa mengakses semua. Ya, di download ini kita limited to internet connection gitu ya.
Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, that's great. What about you, Gita? Thank you, Dan.
And I think I prefer smartphone because I get to explore anything, explore this out there, and I can
Can you louder, please? Can you make your voice louder?
I think I prefer the smartphone because I can explore anything. I can know about the news update and Japan and I can join that.
Oh, that's your favorite thing? Yeah, so do I. I like Instagram too. That's why I like it. I think I'm into smartphone right now, but one day I think I'm gonna use smartphone again. So I think we must combine it. That's right. But I think I highlighted one from you guys. I highlighted one person that actually gave us an advantages and disadvantages, and they did it because you nailed it, because you mentioned about what is the advantages and what is the disadvantages, because it also what is it appears in the video. It means that you have a deep focus on what you saw from that video. Alright? Now, it's time for you to write something. Come on, you guys already know it with your opinion. Put it on your reading text. There you are.
What miss? Can I follow your friend?
I can actually use this.
My friend is
Yeah, it's okay. But when later you must bring your cat.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. Here you are. Okay, everyone. So that's the worksheet that you guys must fill. Jadi itu adalah worksheet yang harus kalian isi ya. Nah, tadi perintahnya sama kayak tadi yang udah Miss tunjukin di slide ya. Kalau misalnya kalian perlu cek lagi, nanti Miss kirim lagi di grup WhatsApp kalian biar kalian ngecek ini tugasnya seperti apa. If you guys have any question, just ask me directly, okay? Jadi tanya langsung ke Miss, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Oh yeah, wait. You have a question there?
Yeah, Miss, I have questions.
Yeah.
Miss,
Ya.
ini teh berarti harus pro pro dan kontranya Miss Dita di sini teh.
Iya betul. Nah ini nanti seperti biasa jangan lupa conclusionnya ya, itu dia udah hampir dikit lagi tuh.
Oke, Miss, siap.
Oke.
Miss, berarti kalau misalkan sebelum pro dan kontra tuh ada ini dulu, tadi tuh kata Miss tuh apa sih? Introduction-nya tuh kayak pengenalan materi kita dulu mau apa gitu.
Betul. Ya sudut pandangnya juga bisa dimulai dimasukin di paragraf kedua ya.
Miss.
I'm done, Miss.
Oke, great. Ya. Oh iya benar nih, Asi udah bagus nih. Oke.
Makasih, Miss.
You're welcome. Oke. Alright, sekarang kita masuk ke sesi apa nih berarti?
Presentasi.
Betul. Tadi yang udah siap duluan, tadi yang nyebutin duluan itu siapa? Dea ya. Dea, are you ready to come? Okay, please over here so everyone in the class can see you.
So I'll present about down phones, yeah, for the argumentative text.
That's right.
That I wrote for the down phones. This is my opinion. So this, what is it? This text is this opinion.
Yeah.
So the down phones are used for a long time ago, especially old people. It appears at what is it? 19 years that use only for deliver message and call. So and then for now in the 21st century era, dumb phone was rarely to use. That's why dumb phone starting to not utilize against for daily activity because have a lot limitations. Meanwhile, the phone trending is like iPhones or smartphones often use. The reasons why dumb phones have disadvantages to face globalizations are first limited features because dumb phone have the limited features, limited internet access and connections. So for the that summary for me conclusions, dumb phone is not provided for this modern era, and people have to know that smartphones is more properly to adjusting for the globalizations.
So what do you think about dumb phone? Do you prefer to use dumb phone or just use the smartphone right now?
To support my educations, of course, I will continue my higher educations for the kuliah ya, untuk kuliah. Jadi saya lebih prefer untuk menggunakan smartphone, Miss, untuk mempermudah koneksi saya atau entah dari teman ataupun
keluarga gitu.
Keluarga.
Okay, great answer. Thank you so much, Dea.
Yeah.
Have a seat, please. Okay, let's review the Dea's answer. So Dea give us the well structure that highlights what is the argumentative that has been delivered by Dea. Kayak gimana ya argumentative text itu udah strukturnya udah jelas banget ya. Ada tesisnya ada, terus ada argumennya ada, conclusionnya juga ada. Oke, great. Next ada Gita.
Oke, Miss.
Ya.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I want to present about Dampon.
That's right.
Okay. Dampon is one technology all to send information or message to someone. In the past, this was very helpful.
Yeah.
Terus, Dampon is tool for sending information or message, including expensive tools in its item. And Dampon is limited access.
I see.
While Dampon offers simplicity and fewer distraction, they no longer meet the demands of today last years. Connected world, most modern activities world and education, banking, and even social interaction really happily and internet access and digital application or gitu.
Okay, I see. Let me check. Anyway, Gita, if I ask you for your healthy emotional, buat emotional Gita gitu, kira-kira nih, do you prefer the smartphone or maybe dumb phone?
Smartphone.
Can you tell me why?
Because apalagi di zaman sekarang ya guys, smartphone di Dampon is limited access, but smartphone is but I have a smartphone, I have update to the news about Raja Ampat, about korupsi in Indonesia, about anything else. And the smartphone I have I think this is fun because I have Instagram, TikTok, and I have a trend about this TikTok, and I think this smartphone lebih prefer untuk cari berita-berita news update gitu.
Betul.
Lebih melek teknologi, lebih tahu tentang berita-berita karena smartphone is banyak aksesnya gitu. Dampon is I think Dampon bagus tapi kayak limited access gitu. Cuma smartphone itu kadang ada sisi positif and negatifnya. Tergantung kita makanya bagaimana Miss. Tapi I think I prefer to smartphone because this era smartphone is membantu saya untuk
Keep in touch to the world gitu ya.
Yes, and melihat untuk berbagai update berita terbaru begitu Miss.
I see. Thank you Gita.
Thank you Miss.
Yeah. Well, Gita also give us the well-written structure. It's really great in here that I can see. Maybe just a little bit mistake. It's okay. I mean, a lot of things that she had written is amazing. Like, it's very tidy. Okay. Next is Dian.
Okay, now I will share my argumentative about Dampon. Dampon is a technology but outdated for today. Nowadays, most people use smartphone. But using a Dampon or basic phone can actually be a smart decision, especially for those who want a simple and healthier life. Dumb phones are good for our mental health. We don't worry about likes or checking our phones too much. Dumb phone help us focus. They didn't have social media or like this, so we are not distracted all the time. And so on the positive side, dumb phone help reduce distraction and help people focus. And on the downside, dumb phones come with limited functionality.
I see.
Yeah, without internet access, educational application, online transportation, even oral digital maps, user may find it inconvenient to navigate daily life. And in the conclusion, dumb phones are a good choice for those who want a simple life. However, for others who rely on technology, smartphones may still be more partial.
Oh, okay, great. Then, well, I see that you are such a trendy girl. Well, but I think I still need to ask your opinion about dumb phone. What do you think about dumb phone?
As like I said, and I written that my paper. Dampon is a really simple font, just a classic font. It help us, but just help for message without internet. So we cannot get more learning about others like
I see.
application learning or anything like that, and we cannot get news update.
I see. It means that smartphones provide us a lot of features, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dan. Have a seat,
Thank you,
please. Yeah. Okay, Asti, please.
Okay, so the title is Dampon is still usable. Dampon is a simple phone that has a limited features. There is no Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. We can only use this Dampon for calling and send a message. In this era, people prefer use smartphone and very rare to find people use Dampon. Maybe our grandparents who use that. Dampon is not suited to use in this modern era. First, it because now is many digitalization. Second, if we don't use smartphone, we will outdate it with all of the changes in this world. So the conclusion is Dampon is not support in this era because we have many change in this world. So we should follow it. Don't be dumb. We should be smart in this era.
Okay, great. Anyway, Asti,
Okay.
can I have your opinion about this one? That what do you think about smartphone?
Smartphone is the new tools in this modern era because this what is smartphone is the phone that has many advantages like the features and the function. Like if we use smartphone, we can learn many things easily from internet. Like if I struggle on the knowledge on the learning, I can search on Google about the material. Or if I wanna know where is the place, like where's Taj Mahal, I can search it. Or if I wanna know the news, I can search it, the news from around the world like that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Asti. Have a seat, please.
Okay.
All right, guys. Now let me tell you. Let me give you each of you a point. But of course, I will give my review from all of you. Well, kalian benar-benar menulisnya dengan sangat baik. Ada tesisnya, argumentatifnya jelas ya. Terus konklusinya jelas. Dimana kalian juga ngasih sudut pandang mengenai Dampon dan smartphone juga dengan bijak. Berarti kalau misalnya misconclude, kalian ini memiliki tipe yang discussion text gitu ya. Nah, yang mana ini mengarah juga ke opinion text ya. Kalau ini bisa dikembangkan, kalian bisa mengembangkannya jadi essay, lebih ke essay gitu ya. Nah, oke, kita kasih dulu poin. Ada muncul gak ini? Muncul ya. Nah,
Aku kemarin poinnya paling gede nih, coba sekarang.
Nah, yang pertama ada kita kasih poin ada ini. Mana ini? Nah, well done. For Gita and then for Dea. And then Bian.
-5.
Oh my god.
Dia kerja.
Nah, ini 5 points for Asti, tapi ini kebetulan kita Miss gak akan taruh well done. Miss akan taruh mind blowing. Kalian tahu nggak kenapa? Miss tadi dengar. Ini di bagian terakhir kata-kata yang Asti taruh tuh kayak ngasih punchline-nya gitu.
Iya.
Itu kayak ngasih sudut pandang yang baru ya.
Sangat banget, Miss.
Iya, kayak sudut pandang yang baru ya buat kita. Katanya tuh apa sih? Don't be dumb, we should be smart in this era, katanya tuh ada di sini. Keren ya.
Ini hebat sekali.
di akhir juga Miss mention Asti, boleh dong Asti buat ngasih kita udah belajar apa nih hari ini Asti?
Okay, so today we have learned about argumentative text.
Iya, betul.
So this text is about we are stand in one statement, in
Yeah.
one position, and we should give the what is that? Apa itu? Argument,
Iya.
the proof about
Betul.
that. Itu.
Oke, great. Makasih Asti, very well. Nah, kalau misalnya pengalaman belajar hari ini gimana? Gini atau gini?
Gini.
Gini, oke,
Great.
Yo, keren. Oke. Nah, iya, keren. Ayo. Nah, sebelum kita tutup hari ini, Miss pengen leader kita, Dea, untuk mimpin doa hari ini. Karena ini leader utamanya Muhammad Nur sedang izin katanya ya.
Ya, Miss, aku
Tadi tiba-tiba.
Miss-nya
Pacarnya Miss.
Oh iya ya.
Suka berantem terus Miss kalau di kelas.
Tiba-tiba ini.
Dia emang kita pembuli.
Oh.
Oke.
Oke.
Lanjutkan. Oke, kelas to close our study. Let's prayer before we go.
Oke.
Prayer begin.
Alright, thank you so much guys. Have a nice day. See you.
See you, Miss.
Alright, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi